and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? But watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still, beauty in all she is. I will be brave. I will not let anything take away what's standing in front of me. Every breath, every hour has come to this. One step closer.
Ladies and gentlemen, these vows which we have witnessed being said to one another today, and these rings which have been offered and accepted, give me the great privilege of pronouncing Jamie and Jane as husband and wife. Jamie, will you kiss your beautiful wife?
1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 One step closer. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000
Don't you be looking. I'll tell you when.
Alright, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, could I please ask you to stand? Thank you.
Sorry, boy, can't see now.
Please take your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Ingleston Country Club on this very special day in the lives of our friends Jamie and Jane. It is no secret that Jamie and Jane are very much in love with each other, and today in front of you, their friends and family, they declare that love as they become husband and wife. Jamie and Jane, today is a day you will remember for a very long time, a day where one of life's greatest moments takes place, the moment where your two hearts join as one. I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of Jamie and Jane to thank you all for being here today. Both of them have told me that today just wouldn't be the same for them if you were not here. Clearly it would be an awful lot cheaper for them, but not the same. But I'm sure that's not the reason why any of us are here today. But seriously though, you're here today because most of you, if not all of you, have known either Jamie or Jane for most of their lives, if not all of it. You're the ones who have been there for them through many different circumstances. You have advised them, you've laughed with them, you've cried with them, you have been there for them, and so it is only fitting that you are here today to celebrate with them. And I'm sure that they will take the opportunity over today and this evening to thank you all for being here. To Jamie and Jane, what a privilege it is for us to be here today. So on behalf of your friends and family, I just want to say thank you for allowing us to be here, for inviting us, and the fact that you've put on a free bar is just the icing on the cake. So there is no free bar. There is no. Just to make sure you're still awake. I want to take a moment to speak to one of the proudest men here today, and that is, of course, Gary, Jane's uncle Gary. I'm sure, Gary, that as you have thought about today, over these past few weeks and months, you've had a few emotions going through your head. And I'm sure that one of the emotions you must have had was one of pride as you walked down the aisle today. And so with that in mind, can I ask, who gives Jane to be married to Jamie?
I do.
Thank you, Gary. Please take your seat. Thank you, Gary. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm honest with you, I must admit that although some people say that at a wedding the ceremony is the most important part of the day, they will also say it can be sometimes the most boring part of the day. Where most of you just want to get it over and done with and go to the bar where there will be a bottle of Peroni with your name on it. And I can understand that. And later on you will partake again of some alcoholic liquor, and perhaps those of you who have been blessed with hair, let it down and enjoy a dance. And I'm sure that all of you are looking forward to that tonight, but not as much as our Jamie. You see, for the past few weeks, in fact months, Jamie has spent an awful lot of time, effort and money learning some new moves for the dance floor. All without the knowledge of Jane, which I think is quite romantic. It's also very untrue. But at least now all eyes will be on Jamie a little bit later on as he takes to the dance floor, so there's no pressure for you there. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't want us to wait until later on to be relaxed and to start to enjoy ourselves. I want us to enjoy the whole occasion and to look back on today with some great memories of this very special day. As I said earlier, this is a very special day in the lives of Jamie and Jane, a day of real experience, a real joy in their experience as a couple. An experience which some of you may know began back 2005, 2006. Now I need you to picture the scene, if you will. It was a day just like other day, and Jane was walking through the grounds of North Glasgow College. And as she walked, there she saw him standing there. This rather handsome looking young man, quite athletic looking. Not too tall, not too small, just right. And next to him was Jamie. We can't win them all. Sorry. Of course, I am joking. Jamie was indeed that young man. Things moved very slowly, shall we say, for the next couple of years, in fact. As between 2007 and 2009, They would see each other, but not a lot of conversation would take place. However, fast forward to February 2009, at a night out at the Garage nightclub, when once again all of those thoughts of that handsome young man came flooding back to Jane as they bumped into each other, and this night began to chat. After some detective work by Jamie, he finally got Jane's telephone number and phoned her to arrange the first date. Off to the cinema they would go, or so it was planned, until Jamie had a change of heart and decided a pub crawl would be better. And then off to campus for another drink to finish off the evening. I hope you're noticing the common denominator here in this relationship. It must have been a great night, because Jane missed the last train home and had to get a taxi back to Cumbernauld on a student's wage, which to this date she's still paying back for. But as the old saying goes, the rest is history, because look at us here today. We are here to celebrate as they become husband and wife and declare their love for one another. To publicly declare your love for one another is a very special thing to do. Promising to be there for each other through each and every circumstance, growing together as a couple, sharing all that you have, and making that choice to love one another no matter what. Declaring all of this is lovely, but I believe it's made more special and more lovely when you do it as husband and wife. So why do it? Why get married? Is what we are witnessing here today really relevant in 2019? Some say marriage is old-fashioned. Say it's just a piece of paper. Some say for us guys, Jamie, that before we're married we're incomplete. Once we're married, we're finished. But not anymore. You know, I don't think it will come as a surprise to you to realise I don't think that way about marriage. I believe that in marriage you prove to everyone round about you that you are in a committed relationship, where you don't own each other but rather you belong to one another. Marriage is a promise between two people who promise not only to love one another but also promise to find and bring out the very best in each other. You encourage each other to and promise to nurture new life, new experiences and new ways of expressing the love that you have for one another. Now, some people think that marriage is the final step in a romantic relationship. A couple meet, they spend time together, they fall in love, and decide then they want to spend the rest of their lives together. And then and only then they make this final step of marriage. But I don't see it that way. I see today as a new and beginning and a new exciting chapter in the life of Jamie and Jane. So that's why I think it's relevant. That's why I think what we are witnessing here today is a wonderful thing to see. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamie and Jane are about to be united in marriage as they say their vows to one another. So can I ask, if possible, that we stand as we witness these vows as they face each other and hold hands. Thank you.
Good luck, man. My hands are sweating.
I'm not holding your hands, it's all right. Jamie, this beautiful bride whom you hold by your hands wants to be your wife. Today, Jane gives to you two of the most precious things under heaven, her love and her heart. So as you take Jane to be your wife, will you love her, protect her, and be faithful to her?
I will.
Jane, as Jamie holds your hands, today there is nothing more he wants than to be your husband. On your love, Jamie will lean for strength and for inspiration. So as you take Jamie to be your husband, will you love him, protect him, and be faithful to him?
I will.
Jamie, please repeat after me. I, Jamie, take you, Jane, to be my wife.
I, Jamie, take you, Jane, to be my wife.
It's a good start.
Warming up.
I will love you unconditionally.
I will love you unconditionally.
I will be your closest friend.
I will be your closest friend.
I will be honest with you
I will be honest with you
and listen to you.
and listen to you. Now I've got a choice.
I will be faithful to you.
I will be faithful to you.
I will help and comfort you
I will help and comfort you
during hard times
during hard times
and rejoice with you
and rejoice with you
in the good times.
in the good times.
I promise to respect and support you.
I promise to respect and support you.
I pledge to you all of these things
I pledge to you all of these things
from the bottom of my heart
from the bottom of my heart
and for the rest of our lives.
and for the rest of our lives.
Thank you, Jamie. Jane, please repeat after me. I, Jane, take you, Jamie, to be my husband.
I, Jane, take you, Jamie, to be my husband.
I will love you unconditionally.
I will love you unconditionally.
I will be your closest friend.
I will be your closest friend.
I will be honest with you
I will be honest with you
and listen to you.
and listen to you. Sometimes.
Sometimes, that's okay. I will be faithful to you.
I will be faithful to you.
I will help and comfort you
I will help and comfort you
during hard times
during hard times
and rejoice with you
and rejoice with you
in the good times.
in the good times.
I promise to respect and support you.
I promise to respect and support you.
I pledge to you all of these things
I pledge to you all of these things
from the bottom of my heart
from the bottom of my heart
and for the rest of our lives.
and for the rest of our lives.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Thank you.
You stay here.
Paul, can I have the rings, please? Now, they say there are 3 rings to marriage. There is the engagement ring, the wedding ring, and then comes the suffering. But these rings are wedding rings. And Jamie, today you want to give Jane this wedding ring, which is a symbol not only of your love for her, but it is also a reminder that you belong to each other. So Jamie, will you take this ring and place it on the third finger of Jane's left hand? And Jane, you will wear this ring because of your love for Jamie.
Bit tight.
Jane, likewise, you want to give Jamie this ring, which again is a reminder of your love for him and a reminder of those promises you made. Place it on the third finger of Jamie's left hand. And Jamie, you will hopefully wear this ring. You will wear this ring.
I've not got a choice.
It's not going
No
off now.
choice. No choice. Ladies and gentlemen, these vows which we have witnessed being said to one another today, and these rings which have been offered and accepted, give me the great privilege of pronouncing Jamie and Jane as husband and wife. Jamie, will you kiss your beautiful wife? Wonderful. Now, at a wedding, ladies and gentlemen, you always get somebody giving the newlyweds a wee bit of advice. The do's and don'ts of married life. It's part of my responsibility today just to pass on very simple advice to you. I once read there are 2 rules to the perfect marriage. Rule number 1, the wife is always right. Rule number 2, if ever in the unlikely event the wife is ever wrong, please revert to rule number 1. So there you have it. But seriously, I just want to leave you 3 little things. For a marriage to be great, you need a few things to work. You need trust, faith, and love. You need trust in each other, to know in your hearts you really want what's best for one another. It's going to take faith to hold on to each other and go forward without really knowing what the future holds. And it's going to take love. Jamie and Jane, I want to encourage you both to have love, not only as the foundation which you build your marriage on, but at the centre of your marriage. But what is love? Well, some say love is a feeling, and that's true, but that's not the type of love I want you to have in your marriage and your relationship, because we all know that feelings change. I want you to have a love in your marriage, and the type of love which is much more than that. It's a choice that you make. It's an action. It's something that you do. To say you love someone is a feeling, but to say you are in love with someone is much more than that. Being in love with someone is when you never give up. It's when you care for each other more than yourself. It's when you don't force yourself on one another. It's when you don't say me first. Being in love with someone is when you don't look back, look forward, and keep on going. Being in love is no fairy tale or storybook. It doesn't always come easy. Being in love with someone is overcoming obstacles together. It's facing challenges together. And it's fighting to be together. It's holding on and never letting go. There are 3 types of love which I want you to strive for in your marriage. Unconditional, unselfish, and unmeasurable love. A few weeks ago I asked Jane and Jamie a very simple question each. To Jane I asked, why Jamie? And to Jane I asked, what is so special To Jamie, sorry, I asked, what's so special about Jane? You know, both of you gave me some lovely answers. But one thing that struck me from both of you was that you both do your utmost to make each other happy. You both put each other first. And neither of you can think of your life without one another in it. And that is unconditional, unmeasurable love in a nutshell. Jamie and Jane, as you look over these past 10 years or so you've been together, you have a lot to be thankful for. You have a lovely home together in Cumbernauld. You have so many memories you've made, so many dates that will stick in your mind. Like the 10th of September 2016. Jane, you will remember this date because that's the date Jamie romantically proposed to you. Jamie, you will remember that very same date because that's when Celtic beat Rangers 5-1. And to this day, you still blame Jane for missing that game. But as you look around this room, you have many, many friends and family who have a genuine love for you both as individuals and as a couple. And a genuine hope for you as individuals and as a couple that if you continue to love one another and continue to be in love with one another and prove that love by what you do for one another, then you will have a very long and happy and loving married life together. Ladies and gentlemen, all that's needed now is for Jamie and Jane, Samantha, Paul and myself to sign the schedule. When we are doing that, you're going to be listening to some beautiful music again from Arta String Trio, and they're going to play some music, and then we'll come back up and give you one or two announcements as to what's happening a little later on. But for the moment, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time and your patience. Thank you.
I was like, oh God, do you want to go first?
Where do I sign?
I'll show you, don't worry, don't worry.
Sorry,
So
not
just
my
there,
Just sign that there.
just sign there.
I'm shaking, man. Aye,
Okay.
it is now.
I might need to ask you.
No, it is.
I might need to ask you what you sign your name. Okay. Just watch your eyes. You're in here.
Shit.
What's you're leaning on that? Professional?
Right. Wonderful.
You're laughing like you're up next. What? Is it?
Yep, it certainly is.
Shocking seeing that about Jane.
Well, because Jamie's right here.
Of course.
See if you turn it right. Aye, that's you. Perfect.
Professional.
That was well professional.
You've been practicing.
You okay? I
Yeah. That ring was not going on my finger, man.
No pressure, Paul.
Don't be the only guy, mate.
Don't be that guy.
He's left-handed or not? No, he's right-handed. Left-footed.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. If I can just have your attention just for a moment, thank you. That's it all legal. If we don't put it in within 3 days, please make yourself available next weekend. These guys might not be here, but we'll find somebody else to do it. It's not a problem. We'll get a nice meal out of it. Listen, all it needs for me to say is have a wonderful evening tonight. Enjoy yourselves. The staff here are fantastic. You will have a great time. As you walk out of the room here today, you will be handed some confetti. We would ask that you wait until we're outside. We're going to get a group photograph first taken, and then we're going to split up into two groups. So stand next to your pal, if you've got one. So we're going to split up into two groups, and then we're going to do a picture with the confetti, but please don't throw it inside. That would be very much appreciated if you don't do that. Dinner, you will be shouted for dinner about 4:45. So that gives you plenty of time to go and check the table plan, see who you're sitting next to. If you don't like them, you can always move. Gives you plenty of time. But ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you to stand, please, for one more time as we put our hands together for the new Mr. and Mrs. Hamill. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, let me go to first.
Thank you very much.
Hamill. Here we are. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All the best to you. Okay,
Thank
I'll leave
you.
you with your photographer, okay? And then we'll
Thank
catch up in a wee while.
the moment we've all been waiting for. Will you please give a very, very warm welcome to the new and improved Mr. and Mrs. Hamill? Ladies and gentlemen, just while you're on your feet just now, as the piper for today's wedding, the wonderful wedding of Jamie and Jane, it's my honour to present the first toast to the new married couple. So if you can all please raise a glass. I'd like to wish the new married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Hamill, all the happiness in the world, and I truly hope that you support each other through every aspect and every challenge that you face together. Okay, so the new Mr. and Mrs. Hamill. And a big hand for the piper, please. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon everybody and welcome to Ingleton Country Club, where we will have we'll all come together as friends and family to celebrate the wedding of Jane and Jamie. The definition of a wedding. The definition of a wedding is two people who love each other, making a lifelong commitment to each other, surrounded by people who love them. So I think we can tick that box. For those who don't know me, I'm Jane's Uncle Gary. And if you want to get me know me better, I drink malt whiskey, so you can. I've had the privilege of watching Jane grow up from a skinny little girl with big feet. A beautiful, accomplished woman she is today. Honestly, she actually looks like a bit of a hockey stick. However, like a puppy, she's actually grown at her feet. She's been trained up clad with Ted Baker. Nothing in life compares to the honour it was to walk Jane down the aisle today. It seemed appropriate that 25 years ago, when I walked down the aisle with Jane's Aunt Jacqueline, Jane was there by my side. And hopefully, in 25 years' time, when they're celebrating your silver wedding, you'll be celebrating your golden wedding silver and a double whammy. But a moment of horror when Raymond, who conducted the ceremony today, he says you've got to walk Jane down the aisle on her right hand side, and that's my deaf ear, my left side. But I'm just glad she didn't have any reservations about marrying Jamie today, because if she did, I wouldn't have heard of what she said. I will start by saying a few words about Jane. Kind, beautiful, intelligent, driven, and charming. Sorry, I couldn't read the rest here about Jane. At this point, it would be normal to welcome Jamie to the family, but Jamie's been part of my family for a few years, a lot of years. Is it because I get friends and family discount to paint and decorating? Maybe a wee bit. But we soon realised that Jamie Springburn's answer to Dynamo, who has proved in many a entertainment evening, he comes to your house on a Christmas night and he's got a fan base which are sitting over there. Jamie, I have to say a few words. For almost 25 years I've been married, and if I'm going to impart some wisdom to you, it's going to be this. Never go to sleep on an argument. Make each other laugh, and laugh often. When you're right, shut up. Before finishing, I would like to tell you a little joke that seems appropriate because now Jane, being married, is going to be a domestic goddess overnight. So this is about a young couple who went on a honeymoon. They came back and immediately phoned their mother. And she says, "How was the honeymoon, dearest?" She says, "Oh, it was absolutely great." He said, "It was so romantic." I says, "But after we got back," I says, "he started coming away with all these 4-letter words." He says, "Language I've never heard in my life." I said, "What kind of words was he saying?" He says, "Dust, wash, cook, iron." Jamie and Jane, there is only one true happiness in life, and that is to love and be loved. We have now reached that time, the proceedings that you'll all be looking forward to. I'm going to sit down, shut up, but he's going to have a drink now. So, ladies and gentlemen, can you please be upstanding as we wish the bride and groom health and a happy future together. The bride and groom.
Before I start my speech, I know what you're all thinking. Jamie's making a speech. That should be a good. Do you know what I'm saying? That should be good. So Harley gets 2 words in and James about. So it's my last chance to get to say what I'm going to say. Firstly, on behalf of my wife and I would like to thank you all for coming and sharing James. Sorry. I won't say We truly are amazed at how many of you have made the effort to be here today, just because you heard the words free dinner. No, seriously, it does mean the world to us that you're all here today, and thanks for all the gifts and the generosity that you have showed us today. So thanks very much. Special mention has to go to family and friends that have helped me today what it is. So thank you to them too. There's no reason. Before I go and thank people individually, I would just like to take a moment to acknowledge family and friends that can't be here today. So if we all raise a glass to absent family and friends. Cheers. Cheers. Gary. Are you serious about it? I'd just like to thank you for the kind words you said during your speech. I would also like to thank you, Gary, for giving Jane away today. I know how much that meant to her. You won't have done it real. I'd also like to thank Jacqueline for being a great support through our life and always being there for us both. So, big thank you to Gary and Jacqueline there. Right, well, man, you're done. I'm going to start with you. I want to take the time, Beaumont, to thank you for raising such a beautiful, smart, caring daughter. I promise I'll take great care of her for the rest of my life.
You better.
I've only been doing that for 10 years anyway, sketching for Lenny with her. Alongside that, I'd like to thank you for making the biggest dinners in Scotland. And and also make me feel part of the family.
You're
from
my
day
son
one.
in law and I love you.
He always said I'm like the son you've never had, but today it's been made official. So everybody, please raise a glass for my mother-in-law. Who's next? You. I'd like to thank my mum and dad for making me the man I am today. I must say you've done an absolute brilliant job. Raising a smart, good looking, funny, and just an all-round legend. This will probably be a surprise to you all, but I actually wrote a description myself because God knows what Kathy would have said. I can honestly say I've been the best son ever. And there's no competition. But first place, isn't it? Sorry, 2 seconds, my phone's been up here. It's been 3 years for so long, and I want to thank you for welcoming Jane into the family and supporting us for no matter what. So, ladies and gentlemen, please raise a glass for Mum and Dad, please. Sweating here. Bridesmaids. Special mention is also going to go to the bridesmaids, Samantha and Siobhan. This is the point where I need to say that he's, what, a good looking enough? No, but his days come up no bad. I'd like to thank you for all the effort and time you've helped Jane with the day, and also for the 15 hen parties that you had today. I would also like to thank you for helping me over the past year or so, organising this, and actually keeping Jane off my back. No, you've done a fantastic job, girls, and me and Jane are grateful for it. So, ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glass for the bridesmaids, Samantha and Siobhan. Thank you. Next. Before I go on talking about my beautiful bride, Jane, I'm getting there. There's one more person left to thank, and that is the best man, Paul. Better watch what I'm saying here, he's up next. I've known Paul for too long. When I first got engaged, I knew who I wanted my best man to be. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here today, so I think that's Paul. I can't believe for once in your life you're actually here and you've stayed sober enough and you've no trainered it. For those of you who don't know what trainered it means, I'm sure Paul will show you by the end of the night. You've also made it more awkward and I'll turn up with the same film as well. I'll let you off it, but I'll call it off better. Throughout the years, we've been many holidays through Trainers Travels. Most recently in the Stag Do, so I just want to take a big thanks for organising all that, and a big thanks to all the boys that made the effort and time to come. So thank you. No matter what, mate, I know you'll always be there for me and Jane, especially when there's a pig involved. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glass for my best man, Paul. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? Yeah. You'll be glad all we know my speech is coming to an end here. But of course we can't go without saying, without taking time to talk about the star of the show here, my gorgeous wife, Jane. Now, Jane, I wanted you to know exactly where my priorities lie now that I'm a married man. Despite putting a ring on it, you still need to compete with another love in my life, the Glasgow Celtic. But seeing you today, I have a bit of thing to do. Jane, I'd also like to say you're looking absolutely beautiful today. And seeing you walk down that aisle was officially the start of my life sentence. No, joking aside, I've felt very lucky the past 10 years because ever since you've come into my life, you've changed it for the better. This is the beginning of a new chapter for us both. But really, the only thing that's changing is our name. Because we make a pretty good team. I've got no doubt that you're the right girl for me, and all I want to do is make you happy.
Oh, you better.
So, since we're getting Freddie already, I thought, only 2 sausages in the fridge. So, ladies and gentlemen, can you please be upstanding and you raise a glass to my beautiful wife, Jane.
No, I would just like to start by thanking Jamie for choosing me to be his best man today. It's a huge honour. I could not believe it. And the Gala Bingo 2013 Employee of the Year. And Glasgow City Council Apprentice of the Year 2000 asked me to be his best man. Although he was about 27 when he won the last one. Oldest apprentice ever. I suppose I really should be thanking Jane for allowing Jamie to choose me today. It's about the only say he said in the day at all. No, really, it's a huge honour. Huge honour to be your best man. I look around the room today and I can see loads of people you could have chosen instead. Kev, Shulk, even Pikey. Apparently Pikey had to turn it down though because he couldn't get a snapback to match his suits. In fact, Jamie was going to have a few years as like ushers and that, but then he seen the bill for the suits. And with Jamie being so
Miserable! Fight off!
this will do, thank you, quite as you'll have to be. So I've known Jamie for about 17 years, but we became pals roughly when we were 18. When we just first started going to the dancing.
That was a long time ago.
This is a bit of time you would expect Jamie to start like bringing a lassie home now and again. Hope you don't mind me saying this, but he was a young man once. But no, more often than not, he was bringing me home then. Kathy will vouch for that. I'm pretty sure at one point Kathy thought it'd be me and Jamie to get married. I just like to thank Kathy for all these breakfast she made all these Sunday morning. Jane. You stole my joke. You scrub up no bad. I'm only joking, you look beautiful. I'm pretty sure when Jamie told you that he was going to ask me to be your best man, you feared the worst. But I'm trying to be on my best behaviour. Could be worse, you could have kept Kelly up here. Wilma, and everybody actually, you're all looking beautiful, but Wilma especially. I'm looking forward to your wee dance that's settling in. And I just hope you get your steel toe caps over here. I just want to give a quick mention to my fiancée Emma Jane actually. She's 8 months pregnant, so she's having to endure this. I did tell her that if it was gone badly, she had to start faking labour, but so either it's gone no bad or she's just enjoying me suffering up close. Okay, the stag. I know it's tradition for the best man to like tell stories about the stag do and embarrass the groom, but unfortunately we went to Krakow in Poland and it was £1 a pint, so I don't remember nothing. So you can stop kicking me under the table. Although we did have a few hairy moments getting from the airport to the digs. But don't worry. I've been in touch with the limousine company and have informed us that we will be getting our money back. It was just your standard boys weekend away really. Just bevying all the time, constantly. Although there was a few things that didn't involve bevy. A couple of the boys went to Auschwitz, a couple of the boys went to the shooting range, and Brian there done some water sports. For those that don't know Jamie too well, for those that don't know Jamie too well, he does have a bit of a habit of like scrapping things just as soon as he starts them. For example, the band he started with Jordan there. The Ascension was it called? They lasted 10 minutes into the first rehearsal before chucking it.
Extra pint.
No, his first shift into the Gala Bingo, he texted me after half an hour saying, I can't even deal with this. But here we are, you've been married for about, what, 2 hours now, and you've no kids. You're doing no bad. Anyway, that's me done. I would just like to say, I hope you have a brilliant life together, and cheers for making me part of it, and thanks very much, man.
Please put your hands together as we welcome Mr. and Mrs. Hamill to the room to cut the cake.
I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is alright with me.
So now's the time. If you want to get your picture, you need to hurry up.
Make me feel so brand new. I want to spend my life with you.
Thank you very much for watching Mr. and Mrs. Hamill.
Baby, since we've been together.
I never thought I'd miss you half as much as I do. And I never thought I'd feel this way, the way I feel about you. As soon as I wake up, every night, every day, I know that it's you I need to take the blues away. It must be love, love, love. It must be love, love, love. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best.
And with the wedding party, join the happy couple.
Can it be that we can say so much without words? Bless you and bless me. Bless the bees and the birds. I've got to be near you every night, every day. I couldn't be happy any other way. It must be love, love, love. It must be love, love, love. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best.
And if anybody else wishes to join them, please feel free.
As soon as I wake up, every night, every day, I know that it's you I
And if that's not special enough now, Jane would like to dance with her Uncle Gary.
Look at the two of you dancing that way, lost in the moment and each other's face. So much in love, you're alone in this place, like there's nobody else in the world. I was enough for her not long ago. I was her number one, she told me so, and she still means the world to me, just so you know. So be careful when you hold my girl. Time changes everything, life must go on, and I'm not gonna stand in your way. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. And I prayed that she'd find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first. How could that beautiful woman with you be the same freckle-faced kid that I knew, the one that I read all those fairy tales to, and tucked into bed all those nights? And I knew the first time I saw you with her, it was only a matter of time. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. I prayed that she'd find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. Someday you might know what I'm going through, when a miracle smiles up at you. I loved her first.
unmistakable sound of Rod Stewart.